Hi everyone. I just wanted to talk to you for a moment about a new initiative that the Homeschool Hub is starting. And I know you've all heard so much buzz about the Homeschool Hub lately, with all the wonderful enrichment classes, 4-credit classes, clubs, Helping Hands Club, even international travel opportunities that can grant credit to your child for going on. I mean, that's pretty amazing stuff. But what I'm really passionate about right now is the online classes. This is something that I actually approached Demetra about to see if I could start doing an online class through the Homeschool Hub, which I have already set up, and it's going to start in the fall. I have 2 of them. I have American Literature and American History for high school, and they're credit-worthy classes, and the link is there. But we would like to see more parents take an opportunity to do this. I know that as a homeschooling parent, it's really tough to do everything you want to do. And maybe some of you even have to work full-time. Some of you are soccer coaches. We're so busy as homeschool moms. But sometimes you do want to teach a class. Sometimes you do have a little bit of wisdom that you want to share. Sometimes you do have a special knowledge that other people may not and they would benefit from. So this is where online classes come into play. So I'm going to post right here the email address to reach the Homeschool Hub and now my email address. And if you have any questions about starting an online class, please email either the Homeschool Hub or myself. If you email Homeschool Hub, Demetra will get back to you. And it doesn't have to be, the classes that you teach, they don't have to be year-long classes. Now the 2 classes that I'm teaching are year-long, but they don't have to be. They can be week-long. If you have a book that you're really passionate about, that you would love to do a book study on or a book club with, you can do that. It can be a week long if you'd like. Why not? If you want to have a Spanish club, if you want to have an art club, a photography club, if you want to teach AP classes, I've taught AP classes online and it's a great way to do it. If you want to teach upper level maths, all these things can be done. So if you want to just teach a week-long class just to get your feet wet to see how it is, if you want to teach a whole year class or just a semester class, you are free to do it. The sky's the limit with the Homeschool Hub. You can do it any way that you want. I would, however, love to see more AP options. I think that would be fantastic. So watch out for that. So anyway, I just wanted to take a moment and show you the platforms that I've used. They're called LMS, Learning Management Systems. And if you want to teach, they're not as hard as they look. And I can walk you through the process. I learned how to do this through watching YouTube videos, honestly. So I just want to talk to you first about the website Symblue. And the website is down below, and I will post on the YouTube article, I will post how-to videos down there so that you can see how you can set these things up. But so I have a couple of screen captures that I'd like to show you. Symblue is best, I think. Well, it's good for all ages, but I think it's best for middle school. It's amazing. As you can see here, you can set up and you can make a game board for your students to follow for each week. So like I separated into weeks. You could do it into days, you can do it into months, you can do anything that you want. And really, it's not hard to set up these game boards. So what the child then does is takes their game piece and moves it along the path. And each, you can see here, you are able to embed websites. So you can go out onto the internet, find information on websites, and embed it into a Symblue square. So they have to read the information that is on that page. They cannot click off of that page. They cannot go explore the web from this page. They can only read the information that is embedded on the page. You can also post YouTube videos. You can either make them their own score. You can either embed videos that you make yourself with lectures or videos that were already made with information. I know that some math teachers would like to use Khan Academy. Go for it. You can also embed PDF worksheets that the child will click on, and then they can print and they can work on the worksheet and then scan it in or take a photograph of it and email it back to you for grading. Another cool thing about Symblue is that you can do questions, tests, things like that. So this is an example of a graded question that I did on a middle school American history class. Very easy question. So you can do multiple choice questions, you can do short answer questions, you can do essay questions. And then everything is sent back to you, and you can grade them yourself, or you can for multiple choice, you can let the computer grade them itself. This is what your teacher interface looks like. The teacher interface will show you how far each student got, how long each student spent on each square of the path, and what their grades were when they clicked through the assignments. As again, anything else that you would have them do, like the worksheets or maybe a research project or something like that, you can set up that they email you. And that works out really nicely. And the nice thing about this is you can set up parent accounts, so parents can actually go in and see the progress that their child's making. And it's really exciting. And SimBlue is actually, it looks difficult because it looks, with the game pieces and everything, but it's actually really simple to put together. Like, I was shocked. I really learned it in about a half an hour. The next one I want to show you is Schoology. I taught an AP class, AP Art History, using Schoology. And it's better for older kids because there are discussion boards, which I actually used the discussion boards heavily to teach. That's where I taught. So as you can see here on the first slide, when you click on it, this is the beginning of the class. And it shows you the different assignments, the extra credit reminder. Each week you can have guiding questions or things that you want the kids to focus on. That's where you would put that. And then next slide, this is what each week looks like in each of those things. The Unit 1 study sheet, it was a worksheet that I had to work through. Day 1 discussion and assignment, Day 2 image discussions, Day 3 image discussions, Day 4 assignment, Day 5 image discussions. Everything they need for the week is right there in that folder for that week. So they work through it each day at a time. So then on the next slide, this will show you what a lesson. It's pretty plain Jane, but it works well. So this is what the inside of a lesson looks like. Now this was art history, so it was very image heavy. Okay, and the next slide shows you what a discussion board looks like. So what I always do is I make sure the children need to, or the students, excuse me, need to discuss on each day. So each day they have to post something in the discussions. Okay, and then I will come back and I will talk about what they said, and I will use those opportunities to teach them. And so this is an example of that. Also, for teachers and parents, there's a grading system there. You can also, the students can also post videos themselves. So if you have a speech requirement, they can go and tape their speech on YouTube or presentation on YouTube and upload it there. They can upload PowerPoint presentations there and put them in the discussions. And then that way everybody views it and they can discuss what that person said or what that person showed them. There's a grade book, so the student has an account and the parent has an account. So the parent can see exactly what the student is doing, and the parent can see the grades, and the parent can see how long the student spends on the class. Not only that, but like if a student was on for 4 hours, they probably just forgot to log out, so it'll show you if most of that time was idle. So they just can't click on something and then just let it, ride out thinking their parent will know. But the whole point of this is to get the kids active in online classes. And right now the big push in education is online classes. A lot of colleges, even Penn State, have online classes now. And so it's important to get used to that medium as well as classroom. And it's an easy way to get in things that you wouldn't otherwise be able to teach, but don't have the time to take your child to yet another class. So again, if you need any information about teaching online classes, and remember, the sky's the limit with teaching, just email the email addresses below. Thank you. Bye.